हेलो लिटिल एक्सप्लोरर्स, आज हम अ लेटर टू गॉड के 5 मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस इजी आंसर्स के साथ डिस्कस करने वाले हैं जो एग्जाम के लिए बहुत यूजफुल है। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। क्वेश्चन 1, द स्टोरी इज बेस्ड ऑन आयरनी। एक्सप्लेन द आयरनी इन लेंचो's रिएक्शन आफ्टर रिसीविंग द मनी। आंसर, द स्टोरी अ लेटर टू गॉड is full of irony, especially in Lencho's reaction after receiving the money. Lencho was a poor farmer who had complete faith in God. He wrote a letter to God asking for 100 pesos to help him after his crop was destroyed by hail. The postmaster and his assistants, moved by Lencho's faith and innocence, collected money and sent it to him. When Lencho received the money, he became angry because it was less than 100 pesos. He thought God, who sees everything, would never send less money. He believed that only humans could be dishonest, not God. Here lies the irony. The post office employees, who are human, were kind and helpful, but Lencho believed that God, whom he trusted completely, could be unfair. Question 2. Why did Lencho write a letter to God? What did he ask for? Answer. Lencho wrote a letter to God because he had complete faith in him and was in great need. A severe hailstorm had destroyed his entire crop. He had no money left to survive or to sow crops again. Lencho was a poor farmer. The hailstorm had ruined his fields, and all his hard work was destroyed in a few minutes. He had no hope left from anyone on earth. He believed that God is the only one who can help him in his problem. So, he wrote a simple and sincere letter to God. In the letter, he asked for 100 pesos. Question 3. How did the post office employees help Lencho? Why did they do so? Answer. The post office employees were kind-hearted and understood Lencho's helpless situation. They decided to help him. When Lencho's letter reaching God was received by the postmaster, it deeply moved him. He called his assistants and told them about Lencho and his destroyed crop. All the employees collected money from their small salaries. Some gave a few coins, some gave more. They gathered a total of 70 pesos. The postmaster added some money of his own to make it 100 pesos, the exact amount Lencho had asked for. They put the money in an envelope and sent it to Lencho. They did this because they felt Lencho was a poor, hard-working and an honest man who had complete faith in God. They wanted to help him in his time of need. Question 4. Why did Lencho become angry after receiving the money? Explain. Answer. Lencho became angry after receiving the money because Lencho had written to God asking for 100 pesos. He had great faith in God and believed that God, who sees everything, would definitely send the exact amount he asked for. When he opened the envelope, he found only 70 pesos. He was surprised and disappointed. He thought, God cannot make a mistake. So, if he has received less money, it means either God did not send it or someone has stolen the rest. Question 5. Do you think Lencho had complete faith in God? Give reasons for your answer. Answer. Yes, Lencho had complete faith in God, but it was a simple and childlike faith. Lencho was a poor farmer. When his crop was destroyed by hailstones, he had no hope left except God. He wrote a letter to God, saying, "If you please, send me 100 pesos. I have faith in you." This shows his complete faith and trust in God. He believed that God sees everything and helps honest people. He had such a strong faith that he expected God to send exactly 100 pesos. However, when he received only 70 pesos, his faith was shaken. He became angry and said that God could not make a mistake, so the post office employees must have stolen 30 pesos. This shows that his faith had a limit. He trusted God, but when things did not happen as he expected, he doubted. His faith was not the deep and strong faith of a wise person, it was the innocent faith of a child. In the end, Lencho's faith was real, but not complete or perfect. It was based on his simple understanding that God would do everything exactly as he wished. So little explorers, आज का वीडियो यहीं खत्म होता है। उम्मीद है आपको अ लेटर टू गॉड के ये इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस अच्छे से समझ आ गए होंगे। अगर वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगी हो तो लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें और बेल आइकॉन भी प्रेस कर दे ताकि ऐसे ही यूजफुल वीडियोस आपको मिलते रहें। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग, सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो।